And so we remind you, you are on the path of self-discovery, self-illumination, and self-creation. To create oneself is to release that which is not you, to remember your divinity, to come back to the stillness that is available to you in each and every moment. Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back. Today, we are going to be doing an energy update for the month of June. I've been loving doing these. These are so fun. I tune in, ask my guides what messages need to come through for the upcoming month. And just to preface, I always do these. I don't listen to any others. I know there's some other amazing people who do energy updates, but I always like to make sure that my channel is clear. So before I listen to any other people's, I always tune in to my guides first and ask. And this is a really fun one. or I don't know if fun is the right word, but as always, I'm going to be reading it through with you guys for the first time. But I remember that there were like 3 main lessons, or rather things to keep in mind for this following month. And I'll do a little debrief at the end of some of the things that, some of the key takeaways that I believe were really important that they brought up. There's a lot of energy moving right now. I personally feel like I have been like recalibrated to a new frequency. Like we just had a new moon last night. I'm recording this on the 31st. And so we had a new moon last night, and that just felt like what my guides were showing me is like literal, like in the energetic realm, like things are like speeding up and rearranging. And so we're going to begin to see and feel that a lot here in the 3D physical. So as I read this channeled message, again, as always, I'm going to be reading it for the first time with you all, which I think is really fun to do. We all get to experience it together. And as with all channeled information and messages, I simply invite you to take what resonates, and whatever doesn't, that's totally fine. It's totally fine. But I do believe also that channeled information is often drawn to you. So you drew this to you because there was something that your soul wanted to remember within this. So keeping that in mind as well. I always invite you to listen when you are able to just be fully present and really receive the words, because while it is, yes, about the words in the message, it is also about the frequency and the vibration that they bring through. So that is really half of it. And they labeled this message Attune to June, which I thought was pretty cute. So truly let these words attune you, this message attune you to this upcoming month, because I do feel like a big shift is going to be, it is not going to be, it is taking place. So yeah, I think that's it. So without further ado, I'm going to read this channeled message. Just invite you to take a big deep breath as we settle into this space. Attune to June. Attuning to a new energy is much simpler than many believe. For it is not about gaining anything. It is not about learning a new skill, attaining a new knowledge, or making oneself be something more that you already are. No. Attuning to a new, higher frequency is about letting go of all the old stories, beliefs, and imprints that have led you to believe that you are anything other than a high vibrational being, a child of the Most High, a diamond. A diamond, crystal, or gem. Where are they found? Oftentimes in the ground, in the dirt, under the sand and dust and gravel. Thus, to reveal their beauty, one does not need to add anything to them. You simply clean them, remove the dust, take off any residue that they have on them, thus revealing their inherent natural beauty. You are this diamond. You are this crystal, glistening, beautiful, and perfect in nature. And thus, when we take the analogy of a crystal or diamond, one too can see and embrace that the differences, the edges, the formulations of each one is so different. This is what makes it so special and unique. So too, is this the case for you? For this month, we ask you to remember your differences as part of your gift. That no other crystal or diamond are the same. This was devised on purpose, so perfectly, so that each one of you can express, create, and be these different frequencies and vibrations in the world, so that each of you can express your own gifts. If you focus on one thing this month, it would be to embrace your unique differences, to embrace all of you, to lovingly come into harmony with all of which you were perfectly created to be. The world around you may continue to pose challenges, but the greatest gift you, as a pillar of light placed on this planet, can do at this time is to hold the light. Ultimately, remembering your light, remembering your truth, remembering your soul signature. You who are listening did not come to entangle with the noise, the drama, the distractions. For this is what so much of what is happening is. All of this is simply a reminder to come back to truth, unity, and love. So these things that happen on the planet that are not aligned with love, they are to bring those who are not yet in the love and unity frequency back to this truth. They are too reminded of this truth through your light, your radiance, your frequency. For when you emit a frequency of grounding, stability, love, unity, and light, you alchemize and heal. Alchemy. This is another theme for this month. To turn that which no longer serves you into something else. If there is something in your life, your relationships, your body, which you do not favor, alchemize it. Use this energy, or even this lack of energy. For what many humans don't understand is that to repress energy takes quite a great deal of energy. To dim one's light of their true essence takes quite a lot of energy and expenditure. Instead, we invite you to channel this energy you find within your life, whether it is creating an unfavorable health, unfavorable relationships, unfavorable financial situations, unfavorable life circumstances. Whatever is the case for you, channel this energy into that which you desire. This is the new way of creation and manifestation, of alchemizing that which you don't want into that what you do. This alchemy adheres to the law of transmutation. Thus, honoring that energy cannot be created nor destroyed. So often humans try to clear, release, and push away that which does not serve. But this makes the force stronger. For so often, it is something that is asking for you to simply look at it. Acknowledge these forces in their life, whatever they may be. Acknowledge them. Appreciate them. Thank them. And allow this energetic transmutation as you lovingly send this energy to that which you desire. This is true alchemy. And lastly, we wish to imprint upon all who are listening to the importance of stillness. For as things ramp up energetically, coming back to stillness, coming back to the earth, to the Divine Mother, allowing her to hold you, allowing her to reset your nervous system, allowing her to alchemize and transmute for you. For if and when you ever need assistance in your process and journey, simply turn to her. Turn to your Divine Mother. Allow her to hold you, nourish your soul, and feed you the blessings of the Creator. Let her remind you of the perfection in which you are. This is how you stay grounded during these times of accelerated energy. This is how you move forward quickly and swiftly by stillness. It seems counterintuitive to the human mind, but if we could recommend one practice, it would be a practice of daily stillness. Daily connection to the earth, daily connection to the breath, daily connection to the sky, the trees, the birds, whatever you see around you. Witnessing it all as an extension of you. For as you honor it, you too honor yourself. For as you see yourself as an extension of this perfection, you are reminded that that is you. And so we remind you, you are on the path of self-discovery, self-illumination, and self-creation. To create oneself is to release that which is not you, to remember your divinity, to come back to the stillness that is available to you in each and every moment. You are held, you are seen, you are known, and you are loved. So I would just invite you to breathe that in. Breathe in these words, this frequency, this message. And all of the energy within the message that truly desires to support you. This grounding, this stillness that I'm sure you're feeling just by listening to this. This is where our power is. And I love what they said that, our world will truly continue to try and convince us that being busy and getting caught up in whatever may be happening, is a good use of our time, but it's simply not. It's not a good use of our energy. For I believe if you are listening, you are a pillar of light placed here to hold the light, to be a conduit of the divine. And you truly could not even begin to fathom and see and recognize the effect that this has on your fellow brothers and sisters when you simply hold the light, when you are the light, when you are the love that you are. And there's nothing you need to do, right? To be this love. You simply are it. And so it's just releasing any stories that you've told yourself that led you to believe that you are not inherently so perfect, exactly the way you are. So as things continue to happen, as they will in the world, this is your reminder that here within is your truth, your power. It's in the stillness, and it's in leaving behind all of the stories that you picked up knowingly or unknowingly, really, truly, and I think that this is such a beautiful topic too of alchemy. Like, so often we think alchemy is, I'll speak for myself. I think in my past, I would think that alchemy is like Harry Potter and wizards. And here's the thing. You can have anything you want. You can be a wizard. You can alchemize anything. And so it's really just remembering that this is and can be your truth. You don't need to, it doesn't need to be reserved for Hogwarts. You can have this. It reminds me of the Magician card in one of my Oracle decks, which I should go back and look at, because when I did a 2022 card reading, the Magician showed up for one of my months. I wonder if it was June. I'll have to go back and look. Anyways, that's the image that I was brought, was the Magician. And the Magician is capable of alchemy, but really we all have this within us. And so I love this idea of playing with transmuting energy. What a beautiful practice, right? Like just shifting that energy from what you don't want to what you do want. So lots of beautiful messages here. As always, like I said, I invite you to listen again. You'll get different layers and meanings. And of course, I love hearing your feedback, your thoughts. Let me know in the comments, and let me know over on Instagram, which, you guys, I got my Instagram back, but that is a story for another day. So at I am Jasmine Elise on Instagram. And as always, I am sending you all infinite love and light.